Aha! So, hello. Today I'd like to take a look at this, which is, well, it's an emergency services jacket. Well, this one is mine. I don't know why I was given it, to be honest with you, because I only do sort of radio operation. I don't really need a jacket, but I guess they decided that they would give me one. Years ago, I used to be a paramedic. I used to work for the London Ambulance Service, operating out of St George's Hospital in Blackshaw Road, Tooting. Oh, there's Jimmy, look. It's a really cold day today. Come and say hello, Bubba. Everyone wants to see the Jimbers. So yeah, I worked for quite a few years as a paramedic, and I got into it quite by chance, in actual fact. Well, I mean, in my day, you basically were, it was what was known as in-house training. It was quite a new concept. I've left a link below in the prescription pill box below, but paramedicine was quite a sort of recent thing. It was around 1971, if I remember rightly, and by the time I got there, which was about in the early 90s, it was still relatively new, and I feel sure that I was only taken on because I had a motorcycle license. And in those days, they were developing rapid response units, which were obviously to beat the London traffic. Nowadays, they've got helicopters and all sorts, of course, but back in the day, the motorbike was the way forward. So, yeah, that was... I now notice, in actual fact, I mean, as I say, in my day, we were really primarily designed to patch people up and keep them alive long enough until they could be transported to hospital, where they could receive proper professional medical help from nurses and doctors. I'm glad to see nowadays, though, that the paramedic is now a 3-year course, and I remember the area. St George's Hospital, where I worked, was one of the major teaching hospitals. They now have a university there, where in Cranmer Terrace, which is the same sort of area as the building the big hospital is in. And it's a 3-year BSc, Bachelor of Science. So I'm glad to say that paramedics now, I would consider them up there with the other teaching staff, the other nursing staff, and you know, doctors and things like that. By a doctor's a 5-year medical degree, but nurses do a 3-year medical degree. I know. Very hats off to I mean, you know, no names, no Al. Bless you for doing what you did, bud. But no, I'm in my day, it was really fumbling around in the dark as far as paramedicine went, and obviously we did courses and we did training. It was up to you really how much you learned, if you wanted to progress, and I pulled all stops to learn as much as I could. I wish I still had the books, I could show you them, but I've got so many, I spent so much money on books and what have you. Anyway, so let's have a look at the jacket. So here, there's a pocket on the front, which I know for a fact will be for the RT, it'll be for the radio, you know. This patch here would say ratownik in Polish, which would be paramedic. On the back of the jacket, you can see it says ratownictwo medyczne, which means emergency medical services. And you can see in the reflections, I don't know if you can see actually, can you see that? There's the rod, there's the Star of Life in there, in this reflection, which represents ambulance crews. And obviously you can see in there the rod of Asclepius, who was the Greek god of medicine. Yeah, all interesting stuff. It's a nice jacket, for obvious reasons, the reflections. I mean, when I worked very close in hand with the police, the London police, Metropolitan Police, and I worked very close in hand with the fire brigade, or the fire service as they call it in the States. And well, the police made safe the crash site, and the fire brigade often used to use the jaws of life to get access to car wreckages, car crashes that so, and then I came in, hopefully, if I wasn't knocked off on the way there. So that happened quite a lot. So what does it say here? It says, Kurtka ratownictwa, sorry, I'll start again. Kurtka ratownicza całoroczna, czerwonym z czarnym wstawkami, sorry, nawet. And that means, hang on, that means the red all-season rescue jacket with black liner in English. Yeah. Can you see that? Sorry, kurtka ratownicza całoroczna, czerwona z czarnym wstawkami. Yeah, it's correct. Oh, good, 290 złotys they've coughed out on me. Wow, was it worth it? I don't know. I've only ever worn it, never. But there's a pocket there. There's a little pocket there. It's only small. There's a little pocket here. There's one here. There's an access pocket, like a little wallet pocket. There's a pen pocket. There's a shoulder pocket there. Okay. That looks like it could be quite useful for a small mobile phone or a tablet of soap or something. I don't know what the hell. But look, the sleeves are Velcro adjustable. So it's all good, baby, it's all good. And you've got a quilted liner which can zip in and out. So that'll be useful when it's not cold. You can obviously take the liner out. It's got some squidgeable elastications, isn't it? And it's got a thing on here. I don't know what that is. What does that say? It's stuffed. It says extreme wear. Well, I bet it is, because I guess if you are using this as an ambulance crew, then yeah, it will be. I'll have to get in soon because it's getting cold. I know you're probably bored out of your minds anyway watching this, but the Polish paramedics do the same sort of thing. 3-year course nowadays. They're highly trained. You can do a master as well. When I say a master, I mean you can do like the Bachelor of Science equivalent, and then you can do the Master of Science, the MSc, which takes you to a higher level beyond all comprehension. Apparently, anyway. So I'm told. You know, I've been enlightened. Anyway, I'm getting in because the little dog's freezing his shadow bags off, and I expect this has gone long enough, this video. Anyway, if you've got this far, nuts! Thanks ever so much for watching. As always, I'm charging me bike up. I'll leave some descriptions, things in pillboxes below. Like I said, I'll leave an interesting history of the London ambulance as well. If you want to click on one of the links below, please feel free to do so. You're very welcome. Thank you ever so much for watching. Very much appreciated. Cheers. There's my winter fuel supply in it.